think we are live? Let me check. Yes, I do think we are live. And I can hear myself. Sweet. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're here back for Tier 2 for the Brazilian Grand Prix. And we have a title fight on our hands between Rapid Mickey and PS Bomber. I'll quickly bring up a nice little graphic has been made. I'll chuck that actually in, I'll chuck it, just sent it to the right of the screen. But we have qualifying for the finale of the ORL Tier 2 Championship with the big gold title fight between PS Bomber and Rapid Mickey. I would say it would have to be, it's PS Bomber's to lose at this point. He's got a whopping 23-point lead coming into this round. All he has to do is finish, I think it is P8, no matter what Mickey can do. Let's just finish P8. We'll see what Mickey can do as he comes up to the line. It's a 108.151. Nice solid lap. I'd say about a second off what the Tier 1 boys would be doing. PS Bomber also is coming up to the line. It's drained that DRS all the way to the ground. See what he can do. It's a 108.432. He's currently 3/10 of pole position as it stands. It's a Mercedes 1-2 as Spicy finds himself nicely. He's at the, and a big old spin. Let's see what, I think Sparks went to the line to finish his lap. No, it wasn't. That was one of the kicks. He had to bend his lap. So an out lap. I think these people. This is on the lap. Sparks on the lap. Hopefully, there we go. I think Mickey, he's going to do a second lap on these set of soft compound tires. They do center assist. I really should know my track knowledge better. As it clicks open the DRS, end of sector 1. Let's see if we can do the end of sector 1. 17.5 to. From memory, it's a little bit of a weak-ish first sector or a big battery burn sector. Already forgotten. Comes up into the flat out, shift down to 6 to get that rotation in the car. Nice keeping it short. See if he'll a little bit under the limits over these curbs here. Not minimizing that track distance. So he can do under brakes. And he misses the apex. He cuts it back late though to get the nice run, all the exit speed. Going into the most arguably crucial corner in this entire track as the run to the line. He's currently 2/10 up. Let's see, he's 0.237 up as he went into the last corner. Let's see whether he's good or bad last corner compared to his previous lap that put him on provisional pole. Let's see what he can do to the line. It's a 107.938. Did lose a little bit of time. That might have been battery. Might have been the corner. But currently, Rapid Mickey, he's doing what he needs to do. He's putting himself at the front of this grid, ready to snatch away any misfortunes from PS Bomber. Com United finds himself some little bit of time, puts him into P2. I think Spicy's also on a lap. Yeah, just down the bottom you can see him on the battery. So what he can do up to the line, see if he can affect this fight for pole position. No, he can't. It's only a little bit of an improvement. As Sparks also did put himself right behind his teammate, playing the good old wingman job. But PS Bomber, he's just doing what he needs to do. I think if 4 people DNF this race, he is guaranteed this championship. As long as he just cuts the laps, I think Hennessy, yes, Hennessy, he's the next one to cross the line to finish a lap, I think. Yeah, he will be. See what he can do on the battery. Is he going to catch a little bit of slipstream from this Mercedes? No, he will not. So he comes up to the line. He's going to set a 108.6, put P7 right behind the McLarens. And 0.3 off his teammate. See, it's a McLaren broad start. Seems to be, no, he's not starting his lap. Spicy Zip might be starting another lap here. Wish we're right off board. I don't know why I've been running on board the whole time. Anyway, Spicy. He'll start his, I think, second or third push lap at this point on the same set of tires. So it was a 17.5 for Mickey on his provisional pole lap. Let's see what Spicy can do at the end of sector 1. Matches Mickey through the first sector. Nice and tidy. Comes up to the double right. One shift down the gear, keeping it flat out. Not be able to hold it tight, maximizing the amount of track space he has. Nice. Down the hill and around the 180 corner. Into this tough braking zone. He holds the car nicely around the apex. Wouldn't be surprised if Spicy's up by a couple tenths. As Communida retires. Is that an ego retire? Or is he just going to save tires? He's only 200ths up. Spicy, what he did. Almost perfect last sector to be able to get back up to Wolf. Near final last corner. He saved up enough battery. He's already flashing, so I don't know if he saved up enough. Yeah, he has not saved up enough. He was down across the line. Pierce Bomber on his second push lap finds himself an extra 10.5, putting him dead behind his championship rival's teammate. This is Bug Jump coming up to the line. I don't know if it's to start a lap or not. Just down on that lap. As the kicks come up to the line. Second kick comes up to the line. Both on out laps. Who's the next one to start a lap? He was up, I know. It's invalidated somewhere. I think it's Wolf starting another lap. It's a bit of a quiet time now in this session where people will just be sending it on old tires, or like Mickey's case, he's just sending it. He might be using all 3 compounds. Judging by this, it might even be a wet race, but I don't know what goes on. I haven't calmed in a while. Pierce Bomber though, I expect him to come into the pit lane. Yeah, he does. And what's the other Aston Martin of Broadstar? Oh, it's on his lap there. So Wolf. Trouble with Rackman making the provisional P1 holder. Let's see what he can do. Turn 1 he goes. Keep it nice and tidy. The car looks nothing out of shape. See what he can do. Opens the DRS. It was 17.5 last time he came through the Sector 1 split. 74 is a 10th up. Roughly 600ths up. Nice. Looks a little bit twitchy through the corner. I think it's turn 4. Through 5. Now he's going to go up the hill through 6 or 7. Downshift to 6. Flat out. Not maximizing the track like he did in the previous lap. He's going to maximize the entry to these corners a little bit more. But that car still seems super planted as he comes to the final sector. He hits the apex this time with his brand new set of soft compound tires. See if I was up. Oh, he's lost some time. Must have been a mistake. I didn't notice. It's the championship gap is 23 points. If Pierce Bomber can come P8, no matter what Mickey can muster, Pierce Bomber will be the champion. I believe Mickey might be going on for a second push lap here. Yeah, it looks like he's going for a second push lap here. As I didn't even notice, but Wolf's able to put himself P2 as one of the kicks comes to the line. 4 tenths up. This might put him closer to his teammate, but I don't think it'll be much of an improvement. Yes, 4 tenths up, but still in P11 for Royal Duck. Let's see, does anyone else want to push lap? Oh, it does not seem to be the case. Except for Mickey, who is actually a 10th up on his after he bailed out. He can do. He's a 10th up now through the second sector to purple middle sector. Personally, I don't think that's enough battery for the line. Let's see what he can do though. And he improves by 600s like I thought. He didn't have those batteries he's done in his previous laps. But it's 107.873. Which is, I'm not gonna lie, it's not a horrible lap by Mickey. I gotta say for the tier 2 grid, he is definitely on the limits of the pace I think these drivers are capable of. I haven't watched tier 2 in a while. But let's see, Royal Duck not on a lap. Hennessy is finishing a lap now. See where this can put him as a 6.11 to a 3.25. He joins his teammate on the third row of the grid and just pips him by a couple hundredths. It's very close between the RBs. There's Mickey. Yes, he's just on his own lap, and I think that is Bug Jump on an out lap. He'll be the next one of these drivers to set his competitive lap. Let's see if he can improve himself from P9 in the grid with a 108.8. I expect to be able to, if he finds time, it'll put him ahead into P8 at the very least. So let's see what he can do. He's in whole lap. DRS wide open. He just turn one down the gears into third. Nice implanted through the first couple of corners. Long left-hander before you flip in the DRS. It's 17.4 for Mickey as the reference. See what he can do is a 6. He's certainly already 2 tenths down just in 4 corners. Let's see, up the hill. He shifts into 7th. And it'll be a boom down to 6th gear. Most times fly. He took a little lift there. That's time itself. Let's keep it in 3rd. Car very plain on the exit. See if he can make this apex. He misses it just a little bit. Oh, goes off the track. Oh, he just loses grip. Ends up in the grass. Not what the Williams driver would have wanted. The next driver set a lap will be Broadstar, if I'm not too sure. I think it will be. Tennessee isn't valid. It looks like it went for another lap on that set of tires. Broadster's just going half throttle. I don't know why. Maybe he's going for 2 warm-up laps on this set of tires. Maybe he knows something that we don't. That everyone else in the pits or coming back to the pits. I think that is both Mercedes. First ones for the, I guess, 1 lap warm-up group. Let's see, that is Mickey. Mickey will lead the train of times. He's been the benchmark all session so far. No one has been able to pip him. Let's see what he can do in this last lap of qualifying. I'll you guys ride on board with Mickey as he does his lap. looks like he might have backed out of this lap. Yeah, I think he has. I think it'll be SNF Wolf, the first one to set a lap time. So let's see how much up he is through. Like I said, he's 200s up. This will barely be enough to his teammate, but I don't know if he will. Mickey did roll off. It'll be Wolf first one to set a time on the fresh compound of tyres. Looks like Hennessy, we are last one across the line to set a competitive lap time. It's a 107.913. It's 400 improvement, but it's not enough to pip his teammate, SNF Wolf, who at the start of this season, I thought he was going to be the championship favourite. He slacked off, but I think he is back to prove a point at the end of this season. As it is a Kick Sauber coming up to the line. Juicebox a 10th up. This will put him just out of bug jump maybe. He does not improve. He got some time in that last sector as Hennessy's didn't make it to the line in time. His best, it will be on the front of the third row of the grid at best. But it's PS Bomber, the one that has the championship within his grasp. He's got 9 fingers on that trophy. See what he can do. It's a 108.219. He's bumped down by his teammate onto the third row of the grid. What will that mean? As Rapid Mickey, he improved that time by 700s, even furthering his gap to P2. He is doing what needs to be done so far in this Grand Prix. He has gotten pole position. All he'll need to do now is seal the deal and hope some unfortunate event happens to piss Bomb up. But will his teammate demoting him and Spicy to the third row of that grid mean anything in the long run? We will soon find out. Supposed to come up to the line. Must have had a mistake in his lap. It's a 132.8 for his last lap of the session. Spug jump, going into the pits. But Mickey has got the upper hand right now. He's got the mentality. Runs right order. It is Rapid Mickey with a 107.798 on pole position, followed by Wolf, Sparks, Spicy, Com United, BS Bomber, Hennessy, Broadstar, Bug Jump just outside of that second front pole. Juicebox, Royal Duck, and Guruga, who was unable to set a lap. I'm pretty sure he had a quali ban. But everyone has their eyes on Mickey and PS Bomber. PS Bomber, all he needs to do is essentially just gain places this race, and he will find himself the champion. I wish I had someone to talk to about this, but all I'm thinking right now is PS Bomber. He just needs to have the cleanest race of his life, and just make positions up or keep positions. Nothing too bizarre, because who knows, something happened to Mickey. Yes, I am on comms. It is Trent on comms, because J-Man asked me to, because I was the only one available. That's Cook. But it is clear skies. There's a little bit of greyish clouds in the distance, but it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and they are out. Rapid Mickey off to a good start, as he is able to keep P1 into turn 1. As the rest of the grid sorts himself out, PS Bomber is able to keep his position in P6. But Rapid Mickey and SNF Wolf already streaking away 7/10. That both McLarens have gotten themselves into P3 and P4. PS Bomber, I think he's wanted to take this championship win from the top step of the podium. I don't think he's going to search down for a P5 just to get it secured. As Broadstar, he's had a moment at the back of the pack. I think same with Royal Duck, as the pack is still all types of condensed. Just looking at these deltas change around, it looks like these Mercedes are has got some downforce on the car and just eking out some distance through this middle sector. We will see as they've almost eked a second out the McLarens in P3 and P4. Let's check out this position change. Dummy position change. Guga up 4 positions from starting last. Pierce Bomber up 2. And the tyres. Mickey starting on the softs. He's looking to make this one a swift end. He's looking to gap this pack. Hope for maybe that early type of safety car that you see in these lower tier races, but he's had no luck on this first lap because Sparks and PS Bomber have been able to hook on to the Mercedes DRS, and they are just holding on to strands right now, though, as I think this middle sector, these Mercedes will stretch their legs. SNF Wolf, he's in a very good position right now. He's on the mediums. He is actually all over the back of his teammate. Has Mickey done the unthinkable, and is it going to be raining later in this race or in about a short period of time? Is he gambled on something? Has he got a high downforce setup on, or a little bit weird setup on that maybe he can deal with some rain? Time will tell. They can do. These McLarens have done all they can. Sparks is doing an absolute favour to PS Bomber right now, and bridging the gap for DRS, as I think, there's no in the background, but Hennessy, I think he was at the back of this DRS, near the back of this DRS train, has scored the fast lap of the race as they all start condensing on Rapid Mickey, who right now is doing what he needs to do, but sadly for him, he's got PS Bomber and P4 holding on to this championship. 2 stocks for the first time penalty of this race. Let's see what happened now. Yeah, I don't think this is actually a really good position. This isn't a good position for Rapid Mickey right now. He's got his teammate and both McLarens right behind him. As Spicy, he's getting a little bit racy here with PS Bomber. I think Spicy thinks he's got the pace to pass and make some moves. And I think if I was PS Bomber, I'd just let it all happen. Just stay where I can. Let this race unfold. But will SNF Wolf go for the pass on his teammate? Mickey's flashing. SNF Wolf just sticks behind as Guga down in P8 says fast lap of this race as they all start slowing down. No one wants to lead going on to any DRS straight. I think we'll see what SNF will the Mercedes DRS swap, or will it be fighting? Let's see what they can do. This looks like Mickey just let him in there. Ooh, a little bit wide as Sparks with a time penalty. Maybe sacrificing getting close to these top 2 just for his teammate. True team game. What's happened here to Mickey? He's lost all sort of time. Has he got wing damage? No, it doesn't seem like it, but he's lost ace 10s. Is he banging on this DRS just to help him out, bridging this gap? So we can use DRS to effect. Doesn't have to lift off at all. But Sparks and PS Bomber right hot on his tail. He's blinking, maybe saving DRS, but Spicy, he's not waiting around. He's just screw this championship fight. I'm finding my way through, but he gets a little bit twisty on that turn 1 apex. So they'll be burning that battery all the way down into turn 4. Wide open. No more DRS stopping. River Mickey is just staying nice and content P2. But he can't. By the end of this race, he will need to be in that position right dead ahead of him. He needs to be controlling this race and hope something unfortunate happens to Pierce Bomber. Little twitch on the entry to... I don't know this might be good. But, see, is he hitting any... Ooh, he's just able to keep it up for the apex. He's almost lost DRS to his teammate. His teammate is absolutely pushing. His teammate has got every advantage on him right now. And I wonder... Is this tactical, or is Sparks... Oh, Sparks! He is on the move, and it goes past Rapid Mickey. Rapid Mickey does not want to stay there. He goes straight back up the inside. Side by side as they go through the center S's. Through turn 3, they're side by side once again. This is just letting SNF Wolf get away as Pierce Bomber's now coming into the mix. Oh! Big defending from Mickey. He does not want Pierce Bomber to get by, because if he just gets by, that just up and seals his championship. As Roll recharges the battery, going into the flat right hand. It's not so flat, I don't think, when you're in race trim. At least at the start of these races. It looks like it's a top 5 train with Spicy hunting up the rear from a checkered pattern, Mercedes and McLaren's. But I genuinely think Wolf has just either backed off the pace a little bit to keep Mickey in this fight for the lead, because he definitely seemed to have the pace early in this race to break away. Sparks at the pen, he is concerned about making sure no one can win this race. 9-10 gap as they hit the DRS detection zone. Oh, the DRS point. Closing in tenths and tenths. That's the fourth. Leads into turn 1 by half a second. Rapid Mickey and Pierce Bomber glued to each other essentially through these first couple corners. Spicy with the third penalty. Roadster into the pits with, I presume, an early for those softs. That early stop for the softs. Pierce Bomber, he's putting all the pressure. Let's look at that. Rapid Mickey just does not seem to have the grip anymore. Pierce Bomber's thinking, you're slow, I want to pass you and get this win. I want to win this championship from the top step of the podium. Let's see what he can do. Downhill to the 180 now, up the hill once again to the tricky right-hander. Looks like he hit the apex. Stayed off that curb for the amazing traction you can get if you don't hit a curb in this game. Nice, staying away from that grass all over the curb to get all the rotation he needs. Now, Pierce Bomber set up a move. He is slowly gaining. It does look like, but Rapid Mickey, he does come into the box. He's looking for that sweet undercut, as I assume he will be pitting onto the hard compound tire. He isn't. Broadstep pit onto the mediums. Let's see what Mickey and Communard pit onto. They're pitting onto the mediums. I think, yeah, Communard doing what I was thinking. Going into that hard compound tire, he'll have peak grip down. Pierce Bomber outside of track limits. Let's see if that'll get him a warning and whether it'll pay dividends at the end of this race. But right now, Wolf is just streaking away. His teammates in the box, so he has no reason to pull along any more drivers. He's going to start stretching his legs and see what he can do. As now I think these two teammates are now backing up the entire pack all the way down to Hennessy in P6, which is effective P8. This is a train from roughly P4 to P8, P3 to P8. Net. There, yes, Pierce Bomber already side by side just as they hit the DRS point. Spicy and Guga going at it. Guga sending it up the inside. Space left by Spicy. Let's see if Guga can get the slingshot through the long left-hander onto the second DRS straight. He's got the run. He is absolutely... Oh, he backs out a little bit. As... I must have missed it, but something happened to Sparks. Sorry. But Pierce Bomber, he's stretching his legs as well. 6/10 to Spicy. Let's see if he'll also try to break DRS, but I think when they're this close, heading into this series of corners, there's almost no chance. You've got to be about 6/10 away going into end of Sector 1 to have any chance of breaking DRS through this middle sector. He has gained a little bit of time back on SNF Wolf, and he is stretching a tiny bit back to the rear, or at least he's kept it even to Wolf. Let's see what happened. He is 7/10 roughly on the exit of the final actual corners. Juicebox gets, I think, a second pen. Second track limits pen up to 6 seconds. As one up. Supposed to go into lap 10. Guga with speeding in the pit lane penalty. Not ideal for the Aston Martin driver. But I would almost bet my house on it that there will be a safety car this race at some point. As Pierce Bomber going, he's looking defensive. He's letting Spicy through. He's using this DRS so we can make sure Rapid Mickey does not get that undercut. Actually, let's see, because Guga, he was in that train, and yeah, Rapid Mickey does not have the pace. That train has actually gained on Mickey so far. He does not have the pace to run in that clear air by himself, as Broadstar gets Broadstar is another one to get a penalty this race, as the top from 2nd to 5th is slowly stretching out as people box. Let's see what they can do. As over the DRS one more time for PS Bomber. Past the line he does go. DRS hopping once again. Let's see, will he try stay head to the middle sector, or will he just let Spicy go through again? Because I think at this point they are still streaking away from Mickey, but Guga and Mickey, I think they're going to start DRS hopping to make time back as they close in on Royal Duck, who is the first to not box. Oh, sorry, Juice Box is. But he must have had some incidents. But Rapid Mickey, he's now ahead of Guga, who I think was effective, or who was on track P5 at the time. But Guga's having none of it. He's straight back up the inside of Rapid Mickey. He's saying, no, I'm faster. I'm on the hards. As, whoa, Guga, he's sending it up the inside of Royal Duck. Will Mickey follow suit as these two go side by side? Rapid Mickey bails out. As they're still going side by side all through this middle sector, they are all losing time. A little bit of contact between Mickey and Royal Duck as they all parking on the apex. Was Guga trying to get that rotation. Rapid Mickey had way more grip. Went straight in the back of him. Guga recharging, ready to fend off. I'm guessing Royal Duck, because I think he's already given up and knows Mickey will be flying straight past him. Let's see what Guga can do to fend off Royal Duck. Or is he just going to try to fend off Rapid? No, he stands no chance. Does it come back up? Pierce Bomber and Spicy still DRS hopping. I think, honestly, they are still streaking away from Rapid Mickey as we go. I think let's get a gap to leader. The fastest lap is in Guga's hands still. Rapid Mickey, he needs fastest lap if he wants any chance, or an even better chance to secure this championship. But at this point, Pierce Bomber is doing what he needs to do. He's effective P3 or 4-ish on track, and he only needs to come P8 to win this championship with no matter what Mickey can do. See, Mickey is done only 20 seconds behind this leader. It's 20.6 as these guys come in. 5-12. Let's see what they can do when it's time to box. But Wolf, he's currently just streaking away. He's showing the pace he showed in these preseason races that I remember watching back at the start of the season. See, he just loses tenths and tenths in a straight line as these two go past. Just look at that. Spicy. It's down. It's been fluctuating between every single time. It's about 2.2 to 2.5 the whole time when they hit that DRS detection zone. Let's see. Rapid Mickey and Guga. Guga seems to be towing Mickey along at this point. Juicebox with a 10-second penalty. I think that'll take his tally up to 16 seconds. That is not what the King Saba wanted, but never say never, never give up. Guga, he's in a fantastic position in my opinion to actually win this race. As Mickey gets sideways trying to get the traction down, and I don't know, it's all going downhill after that amazing qualifying session. He has not got the pace in the race trim, but who knows, anything can happen as Pierce Bomber and Spicy change once again. But Spicy's kept it in more. They're battling more and more. Sparks is closer. Hennessy is closer. It's now a checker pattern of McLarens and RBs, as I've just noticed, compared to before. They're 3 wide going in to turn 4. Pierce Bomber's kept on the inside. Spicy around the outside. Hennessy is watching this all unfold behind. As Hennessy's trying to get through on the right, he backs out. That's a smart move. Oh, he nearly runs into the grass. But Sparks to be able to make his way to the front of the train. All of this happens as an Wolf once again is still streaking away. They've now caught up. Guga and Ricky have now caught up to Bug Jump. He's currently last. People that haven't boxed yet, and Guga is practically pushing him through the DRS detection point. It's already gone. Oh, Bug Jump! Oh, he nearly lost it in a straight line, or a nearly straight line. Guga and making that clear Bug Jump. No more interactions for the next 13 seconds on track. As now it is an RB sandwich from second to 5th place. That's Spicy and Sparks, both with pens. Let's see how this happened. But see, it was 20.6 the last time I checked to the leader. It's been closed by a huge amount. I think it's closed even more. It's closed by about... Oh! Is that... That was Sparks and Spicy making contact and spinning each other out. The contact medal in this game, putting them both in a spin. But now it's Hennessy and Piers Bomber battling for second on track. But Guga and Mickey, they've gained about almost, I'd say, on 4 seconds to the leader at this stage. And if I was any of these drivers right now, I would be thinking, let's come together, pit to the hard compounder tire, go 20 laps, and we're in a good position for the end of this race. And Hennessy, honestly, compared to the other races I've seen, he does seem to have the pace this race compared to the likes of PS Bomber. He's got that speed through the corners that, I'm not gonna lie, I have seen a couple times. He has been lacking a tiny bit, at least compared to when I last watched him. Not trying to throw shade. Yes, if I was any of these drivers right now, I would start thinking about pitting for honestly the hard compound tire, because yeah, it can go forever this game, but having a 6 and 8 tire offset is huge. As one of the kicks resets the track, that was Juicebox. I think he must have, hopefully he was beached on a curb, and I totally forgot how it works. But PS Bomber, the pressure has gotten to him. He has gotten a 10-second time penalty. This might put him outside of the top 8. And the Mickey going the way he is, this is immense. Oh, but he just gets out ahead of Hennessy, luckily enough. But he's P7 with a 10-second time penalty. Let's check the tires. I mean, the stops, sorry. So they 1, 2, 3. I think we'll only get maybe 1 from position. And he's going to lose 10. He's going to lose a lot of time from his time penalty. PS Bomber, the pressure might have gotten to him, and he might have just lost himself this championship with the 10-second time penalty. Oh, Mickey hit a nod at the pace on the softs. This Juicebox gets a 10-second penalty. He's currently a minute away from the leader. Let's see here, Piers Bomber is 10 seconds behind his championship rival. And if it's green flag running to the end, I don't know if we'll be able to catch that. This race has flipped on its head. What thought to be an easy walk to the win in this championship for PS Bomber, he's just given himself the sin of all sins, a time penalty that he'd have to pit again to remove. Obviously, it will be all unofficial, these penalties, until they go to the stewards, but a time penalty is almost absolute. It did not look like anyone made any contact with him into the pit lane, so but it's still yet to be determined. All Pierce Bomber can do now is push on. He's P6, but after penalties, he will almost certainly be P8, but a P9, sorry. But I don't know what's happened, but I swear Sparks was that little bit closer, but who knows. This will be a salvageable salvages, especially if there's a safety car light towards the end. It'll put him deep into the pack, and if that DRS train breaks and he's in P9 and Mickey has found himself in the front end, I have no doubt that Wolf will find a way to get his teammate to the win. Show the pens once again. The Spicy sets a quick step of the race right behind PS Bomber with the help of DRS. As it stands right now, PS Bomber would be finishing P7. But I think he's also been given a grace by his very own teammate by spinning with Spicy. Sparks gets another time penalty, putting him to 6 seconds. I wouldn't be surprised if he is trying to play this team game. Sparks right now, I'd be saying, you go PS. I'll get these pens and make sure I will finish PA and you'll finish ahead of me and guarantee this championship. PS Bomber, he is getting the move now on Com United, which will be for position, but Com United pits again and gets a 10-second penalty. What is this for? Because I could have sworn he already boxed. Yes, I think this is his second pit stop now. If I'm not yeah, it's a second pit stop now, and he's onto another set of hards. That baffles me. That is gifting more positions and times PS Bomber, which is what he needs right now with that 10-second time penalty. But yeah, wow, it's 5 seconds now to Wolf ahead of him. After it was only about 2.3 seconds, 2.5 to 3 seconds for the pit stop. But Wolf, he is I think it was 5 seconds when he left the pit lane to Rapid Mickey and Guga, but he is putting in a stint of all stints. He is trying to find himself back to this fight for the top 3, whether it's to help Mickey's race or help his own. He is pushing with all of his might. Also get an update on the fastest lap, as you do get a point. We'll get an update on the fastest lap once again. It is a 10.0. Mickey currently 2/10 off that with a 0.25. As PS Bomber and Spicy zero stopping once again, trying to find their way up to Mickey and Guga. Coming United with another time penalty, bringing his total up to about 16 seconds, I'd say. Let's check. Coming United 16 seconds, yes. But Guga, I don't. With his 10-second, yes, I think he still has a chance at this victory with the gaps that have been showing. But his only chance, as Hennessy finally boxes off to 20 laps, he must be trying to put on the soft compound of tyre if he's trying to go 21 laps on those medium compound tyres. We will see. As I will be honest, Mickey, he will be absolutely feeling it. Yes, Hennessy does go on soft compound tyres, and that is a slow Aston Martin who is just going around in circles super slowly. Spice gets the time penalty and he gets going once again. That would have been a heart in the mouth moment, seeing that for Rapid Mickey as his championship rival. Was it down the order as Spicy and PS Bomber Let's go side by side. Pierce Bomber, I think he should just back out of this. He's got the gap back to his own teammate. Now, everyone is boxed. Everyone has the ability to go to the end of this race. So now it is all between the drivers. A battle between the drivers and themselves. Will they have the mentality, these championship contenders, to keep doing what they're doing? And will their fellow competitors give them the clean racing they so want? Out of what I've seen so far this race, I don't think there'll be a single report so far. But knowing that, I've probably cursed the tier. As the Aston is going slow once again, spinning around in circles. And the Bug Jump is also going slow, spinning around in circles. Wing damage for Bug Jump. Broadster is also going slow. He's burned up his rear tires. He's absolutely cooked them. I think he's better off pitting at this point. So yeah, he's just all over the place. Bug Jump with wing damage. And I wouldn't be surprised as the race goes on. These people fighting for the ladder points start just having mishaps. As Broadstar, one of these times, he's just going slow. This is going to bring out some sort of VSC or safety car, surely, as he is just stopped. But what will be an absolute ginormous help for the Spicy and Pierce Bomber battle is Hennessy catching up, ready. As Broadster getting out of the way, where he might be not at the pace right now, but he's letting those competitors who do past like an absolute Chad. But Hennessy, he's got the pace. I wouldn't be surprised if Pierce Bomber doesn't fight this. Let Hennessy lead this pack, bring them up towards the first couple. As Hennessy sets quickly up the race to 108.9, that's about over a second quicker than what anyone else has been able to do. Broadstar with a time penalty as he comes to change his tyres. Broadstar retires, which I am not surprised by. He's had a very horrific last lap or two. Oh, Hennessy and Pierce Bomber are wheel banging, and I don't know why. Boys, just let the race go and let's get it done cleanly. No need for wheel banging in this scenario, as both kicks, some sort of yellow flag. But yeah, Broadstar also retiring might have also caused that. See, Hennessy has grown that gap to about 8/10, which is unlike Pierce Bomber, that is exactly what he wants. He wants to be able to use all of the power of his DRS to get straight back onto the rear diffuser of Hennessy going into the second sector. It's already closed from about 8/10 to 6/10 now as it stands. Going through the, I think, center S's, it's up to 7/10 again, but he'll get another batch of dose of DRS. As SNF Wolf, I've just noticed, has caught up to the back of this battle for P1. And if I was SNF Wolf right now, I mean Rappin' Mickey, I would be hoping that SNF Wolf does not do anything silly or anything crazy. But I think Pierce Bomber might be losing DRS in this middle sector as he's streaked away from Spicy. But SNF Wolf, I am very deadly wrong. SNF Wolf has absolutely gone for it. He's going for this win. He's no concern for his teammate and his championship hopes. Lindsay right now would be absolutely screaming at Wolf to let Mickey go in front. And hoping that something happens to SNF Wolf that lets him finish P2 and Mickey P1. Those are top three on track going to turn 1. SNF Wolf all over the rear end of Guga on his 8-lap fresher tyres. Bug Jump with another 3-second penalty. I think that's bringing his total up to double digits. Let's see, double digits for Bug Jump. No, oh, it's his first pen. But SNF Wolf does take control of this race. Guga looking racy still behind him, and Rappin' Mickey once again on the. He's made the wrong tyre choice, to be honest. I think I'm pretty sure around this track, the game says a soft medium, but it just does not work when it comes to racing against real people. The tyre wear is just too severe. and trying to make them last this long is just, in my opinion, absolutely insane by Pierce Bomber. He has been able to keep on to the rear end of Hennessy still, and they are gaining hand over fist onto this battle for the top 3. Sadly for Hennessy's sake, he hasn't been able to use anyone as a slingshot every single lap, DRS swapping, but I don't think he needs to. He's gaining still in a straight line, at least on Rapid Mickey. Pierce Bomber might still be able to salvage a very good position as it stands right now. He's got roughly 30 odd seconds back to P8 and then about 45 back to P9 if Rapid Mickey was to win. So SNF Wolf and Guga are going side by side. They're battling. Guga is not settling for this P2. He knows he needs to get to P1, or maybe just maybe he might be employing the Mercedes powertrain team workship and things. I think Mickey deserves his championship. He might be trying to give some sort of sway in this title battle, but I think he just wants to win dead out. He might be trying to get rid of that 10-second penalty lead in this race, but is now nearly up to 8 tenths as they go into the final actual corner of this racetrack. This juice box gets a 10 seconds for ignoring yellow flags, bringing it total up to 26 seconds as it's now 8 tenths. Let's see what Google will do. Second batch of DRS. He's awfully close. Ooh, and that's McLaren going slow. That's Sparks on the main straight. That's a safety car. Sparks has caused a safety car by being an absolute... I don't know what to say. He's just somehow spun in a straight line and he's just done the unthinkable. That's what he's done. He has done the unthinkable. He has been the unthinkable. He's caused a safety car with not even an actual incident. Oh, and I'd say he nearly got taken out by the safety car, or he nearly took himself out with the safety car. He's got no front wing. It is, I think, going to be a sprint to the end, and I think Mickey has used up all his fresh set of soft tyres. I royally think Mickey is screwed when it comes to tyre life. He will have a big offset compared to the rest of this grid if they all pit, which I think they should. Google will be able to get rid of his 10 seconds. Pierce Bomber will be able to get rid of his 10 seconds. Juicebox will be able to get rid of one of his... If he even catches up, he'll be able to give a little bit of his penalty away. But this just turns the race on its head. Pierce Bomber will lose a number of positions. So will Guga. SNF Wolf and Mickey... Oh, SNF Wolf stays out? No, he repicks. He box. And it's for set of mediums, which I'm not surprised by. Rapid Mickey onto the hards. Honestly, I think that was the best choice for him. A new set of tyres will be better than any old set of tyres. So I think the softs will run out of time. Maybe if it was a lap 33 safety car, but it's a lap 28. So we will see what happens. I'll bring up the tyres for everyone. And we will... Oh, not that. Tyres. I think Pierce Bomber should have gone on the mediums. I think he did have another set of mediums. He should have gone on the medium tyre. Pierce Bomber, if you can hear me, you've got a giant as gap to B8. Box again. With giant as gap. I think Pierce Bomber should pit for a set of mediums. He will have tile. Mickey will have tile left over him. If he gets spun out on those set of mediums, Mickey, I think, is in a very... As Bug Jump retires, must have just been in the pits. I think he just retired on track, sadly for him. He's given up in this race. Juicebox will be getting points for Kick Saubers. Double points for Kick Saubers almost basically confirmed at this point. Bug Jump leads the session. I think Mickey and SNF Wolf are in great positions. They will have much better tyre wear compared to the rest of this grid. They're all softs, and I think this tyre switch will be coming over effect about lap 34. I think will be when the tyres switch spots. But all the safety car goes on. I need to go pick up a package at my front door. So I'll be right back. I'm just back in time to ready to go racing, and I think they have gone racing. SNF Wolf has kept this lead into turn 1. Great restart from Rapid Mickey 2. Let's see, SNF Wolf, he is stretching the pack once again, as he has done all race long. He has put the battle to the pack and say, catch me if you can. As he's on the medium combat tires, with Mickey on the hards, but Hennessy does not seem to have the pace. Scoogo, Spicy, Pierce Bomber, back in this pack. There is the spot that Pierce Bomber does not want to be in P9. All Pierce Bomber needs to do, I think, is score 3 championship points, which, if I remember correctly, will be P8. 2 if Rapid Mickey does not win this race with fastest lap. 8th place will be enough no matter what. 6th place is more than enough, double what he needs. But SNF Wolf, he has said, screw your championship hopes, Rapid Mickey. I am trying to win this race. Deal with it how you can. I'm proving that I am one of the quickest drivers in this Tier 2 field, as Hennessy gets past Rapid Mickey. Rapid Mickey, though, will have DRS, and he will be straight back on the offensive, I think. But he's blinking. He's out of ERS, as it's nearly 3 wide going into turn 4. They're 2 abreast. Rapid Mickey stays ahead. 1.2 seconds now to SNF Wolf, and there is an accident going very, very wide. It is Guga, as Pierce Bomber. Oh, he tries to tough it around the outside. His teammate's now on the inside of him, and his teammate's going to demote 1 more position. Keeps going like this. Pierce Bomber might go down all the way to P8, and then there's nobody wants to be P9 even. But I think right now he sees a Mercedes going out the lead, and all he can think about is, I hope that is not Mickey. Let's go back up now to the front of this train. Let's ride on board with Hennessy, as we can just see that Mercedes rear wing getting bigger, bigger, bigger. Hennessy up to the inside. Let's see what Spicy can do. Cool, Spicy send up the inside as well. Spicy, no, he's going to stay behind. But Guga, oh, I swear someone nearly just absolutely got bombarded. But Comunided right behind Pierce Bomber. Will this be a defining moment in this championship? Is Comunided going to absolutely send it? No, he stays behind, and Rapid Mickey, he is losing position after position. It is going all down the drain for Mickey right now. He was in such a good position at the start of this race. Pole position. He was leading the first couple of laps. His teammate got past, started stretching the gap. He boxed, and from then on, it has been absolute. Just, I don't even know. He's not had this pace be able to stretch away this race like he had wanted, like he had needed to do, like he had shown in qualifying, as he's just falling further, further, and further down this order. We can do 7/10. Guga. PS Bomber now down into PA. He is falling into the clutches of Royal Duck. If he's not careful here, and SNF Wolf decides to be the team player of all team players, he could lose his championship here. Because PS Bomber needs, I think it is, 3 points to consolidate this championship. And right now, he is getting 4. He is on the brink of not having enough points. Oh, everyone's gone everywhere. Hennessy is in the wall. Sparks is through. Rapid Mickey. His championship hopes up in flames. His being beaten. What conspired there? I was too focused on the back of this pack, and I missed an absolute calamity happening. But Rapid Mickey, with 3 laps left in this race, there is no coming back. Next time they cross the line, there will be no more safety cars. He's been beaten by his championship contender by 2 points. And I will say unofficially right now, PS Bomber, you are the Tier 2 ORL provisional champion as it stands. You have to complete 2 more laps. Let's run on board with this battle though for P2. I think Guga almost has this consolidated at this point, where it's a one-on-one battle between him and Sparks. He's the one without a time penalty. We'll go back to Royal Duck, who might even be scoring. Let's check these leader and these penalties. He might have, Royal Duck, from absolutely nowhere, might be getting P3 in this race as it stands. And PS Bomber, what did I say to do at the start of this race? Just survive. Let everyone do their thing. Try to gain positions, but if not, just let it all unfold. He is now about to go into the final lap of this race with his championship contender, the only one that could have stopped him stopped him from getting this championship. And now Royal Duck, I think we should put the envy on him, because he's had an absolute, I won't even understatement, horrible day so far. What he needs to do is keep it away. But right now he's on the brink. He's got 4/10. He needs to use this DRS to the best he can. He's currently, he's about 5 seconds behind as it stands. But SNF Wolf has put on a masterclass. Ever since about lap 5, he has said, "Catch me if you can." He's put the emphasis saying, I am the fastest. I might have not been fast in quali, but I am the fastest in this race. And it's SNF Wolf crossing the line to win this race for Mercedes. It's Guga P2. As the pens roll through, we might see Royal Duck clinching up the last step of the podium. But it's PS Bomber, the Tier 2 Drivers Champion, finishing P5 ahead of his only contender, Rapid Mickey. I was right, Royal Duck provisionally will be P3 unofficially in this race. But PS Bomber is your Tier 2 Drivers Champion. Driver of the day, says the game, goes to Guga. Personally, there was great stories throughout that whole race, but I have to say, I think I should, as much as PS Bomber did an amazing job throughout this season winning this Drivers' Championship, not gonna lie, I might give Driver of the Day to Royal Duck, because he was absolutely nowhere, and through dodging everything, he's been unofficially gotten to 3rd place in this race. So I have to give my Driver of the Day to him. But as we go through the order, it's SNF Wolf, Google, Royal Duck, Sparks, PS Bomber, the champion, pipping Mickey, his only contender. From Com United, Spicy, Hennessy, Juicebox, rounding out the top 10, and the finishers, scoring points for the Kicksaubers, Bug John Broadstare, our 2 DNFEs. That was a race at the end, and I'd say apart from that top 2, except for the top 2 and fourth down, that I would say I could have expected that, but Royal Duck, an amazing end of race. While what do you call it? While PS Bomber did not win that race, I think it is only deserving that he finds himself in the box. And we'll be putting them in the box shortly. But what a race. Oh, I'm server muted in the server. What in the...
Hello. Well, Doc, what are you doing here?
Well, while I get this sorted real quick, I just needed to quickly mute the boys while I get this sorted. Because apparently I'm not good enough or something, I don't know. Technical difficulties, we will be right back. Oh. Apparently I'm good with that now, and I can control it. Okay. Okay. I don't know whether SNF Wolf is gonna come in.
He usually doesn't come in.
Alright. Cop P. Well, he'll be second last anyway, but I will start off with Royal Duck. What am I on about? Royal Duck. I'll start off with you. P3 for the Kicksaubers after being respectfully absolutely nowhere during that race, battling in the lower top 10. How'd your quality go, and what kicked off for you to get in that position? Because I did not watch, sadly. Royal Duck, are you there?
You're on mute, Royal Duck.
Yeah, you're on mute, Royal Duck.
Yeah, Royal Duck, you might want to unmute.
Come on, Royal Duck. You don't have a mic. Well, I'll go on to Google then and just, Royal Duck, type out what you want to say. Or if you want to say anything about your race. Just type it out and I'll say it after I talk to Google. Oh, Google, you heard what I just asked. How'd your quality go? And what'd you think of your race? Do you race it as best as you could and all that?
Well, I had a quali ban, so automatically started last. First lap went into 8th, so I feel like that's the best I could have done. Passed Hennessy, and then went to do an undercut, but as I went into the pits, I went in too fast, got a 10-second penalty, so that kind of cooked my race. And then safety car came around, did that, came out fourth, and then passed Hennessy, and yeah, I feel like I could have done a lot better that race, but
It's just how the cookie crumbled. Well, I would be asking right now, what do you think about the next round? But there's not going to be a next round. How do you feel going into, I guess, even like your placements for next season, or how do you feel about how next season's going to go for you? How confident are you?
and be better with track limits. If that can be better, then I'll be in position.
Go. You're cutting out. I need you to.
Races. Oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna
Um,
judge what you're saying and saying you were saying to don't get pens, and you're confident for next season. You think you're gonna be tier 2 and hope you can get some wins.
hope. Yes, I hope that I'll be T2 because in tier 1, as we saw last round, I was a bit of a menace, and I don't want to recreate that. So that's it. Yeah.
Well, good luck for next season. Royal Duck still hasn't typed anything up, so I don't think it's too much
Me
to
too.
say. But
All right.
I mean, the man who has wrapped up this championship, who I thought at one point sold his chance at this championship, PS Bomber. You didn't finish top 3, but I guess unofficially you are the champion. How does that make you feel?
Oh, it's so relieving. I was so stressed for the past few races since Mickey was just on another level every single time. He's been such a good competitor. And then this race, it was so hectic the last like 3 laps. I don't know what was going to happen at all. But it's so nice to be champion, finally.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna ask what was going through your head when you did speed into the pit lane. I mean, at that point, if it wasn't for Sparks and Spicy having a little mishap and half spinning each other, you would have been in a position not to win this championship. So, how are you feeling during that time?
Yeah, that was so annoying. I pretty sure I slowed down, but I guess I was just like a kilometer about or something like that. But it's all annoying pit lane to enter as well because I'm on PlayStation, so the smoke is like everywhere for me. So it's so annoying to see where the pit line is. But in the end, the safety car came out, which helped me so much.
I mean, yeah, that safety car was caused by your own teammate, and I'm not going to throw any speculation out to why or how, but he somehow put him into a position that looked like he spun in a straight line, and if it was for that, if it wasn't for that, I still think he would have been in a position to win this championship. So I don't think no matter what happened, there was any foul play in this race to secure it. But also any words on that little incident that happened? I think like third last lap, that put Mickey behind you.
I don't know. I just saw Hennessy in the wall and 2 other drivers out. I'm not sure who. I think one was Mickey, yeah. So I was just that relieved me, that confirmed me that I'm going to win the championship. But he's an amazing rival. I don't know what else to say.
Well, a wonderful race from UPS Bomber to put yourself in this position. I see Royal Duck typing a little bit, so stick around for about a little bit more if there's something to say. Oh, he's actually said something in the paddock in the chat. No, he has not. But I don't want to speak on your behalf, Royal Duck, but I want to congratulate you once again for your wonderful P3. And anyone in the stream, we will see you for another title fight that's been brought down to the last race. I think it's a little bit less than what this championship was. Check for it real quick. I think it's about...
It's a
It is
point
1
gap.
point. It is 1 point. Manry has got the has got more wins, so there's nothing in a tiebreak. Big Manry will be our championship winner if it goes to a tiebreak. But it's essentially whoever finishes ahead of the other will win this championship. So it will be a very exciting race to watch as the two brawl it out. And I hope it stays super, super clean. But that's all from me. The drivers of Tier 2 did an awesome race. An almost mistake-free, DNF-wise race. So you guys in stream, if you come back for the Tier 1 race, I think J-Man will be in the box. It is me, Trent, signing off. And you'll see me racing Tier 1 later this afternoon.